Hello and welcome to my first ever tutorial on YouTube, and today I'll be showing you how to record using Avidemo in Call of Duty 4. First of all, what you want to do is record in-game footage while you're playing, and I shall put up in the description or at the side of the screen, whatever, the best way of doing this. I use binds, which just makes it easier, although you can individually name them, whichever you prefer. Then you want to download this thing here, CoD4 Call of Duty 4 player by Cyberpack. So that's cyberpack.net. Put a link up at the side as well. And what you want to do is go into Open Demo. It's in your mods folder. It should automatically load up anyway. Find the mod that you played on. I'm looking for this one, Pro Mod Live 204. Open that. It'll be in your demos. Find the demo, double click it. This is just a movie config warning. It doesn't really matter. What you want to do before you do this really is set up your screen resolution in game, and the best one really for best quality recording is 1280 720 16:9, and when you render it in excuse me, render it in Thingy as well, whatever video editing software, it will give you a full HD. So I'll just skip all this shit because I'm dead here, so it doesn't really matter. It's working. It's just a movie config I use. It's not really that good. Okay, on the frag. Now I know I'll get an opening kill here, so press the bind to start recording. I'm using API Demo 120, which for me it's good quality and it's also a small file size. So plus it's a lot quicker to record, because at 200 this will be going a lot slower than it actually is. If it's flashing at the moment, the screen's flashing, it's just because of the Cam Studio and whatever. Recording properly. Yeah, so record your frag. The only trouble when you're doing this is you've got to, although it may seem like it's taking forever to do and you think, oh, I could stop recording now, this is only going to last about 2 seconds, so it's going to be over really quickly. So you want to just let it run that little bit longer than you think, just to allow. But I don't need to, because this is only a tutorial, so stop recording there. Down. Right, so that's recorded. Then you want to go to, I've already loaded this up, in your mods folder you will find, no, that's the wrong one, open up Virtual Dub and open this up. Open here, open video file. As you see, it's already gone straight to this, but where this is saved is inside, well, in mine it's saved inside Movie Mod, because this is the one I use, which you can download off Tech9. As you can see, for that few seconds worth of footage I've got 343 separate screenshots. So double click the first one, which will then load up every single screenshot after that in order to create a fluid video. And you want to go to video, frame rate, change frame rate to FPS, set that to whatever you're recording in. I record in 120, so I set it to 120. If you recorded 200, set it to 200. Click OK. Click on video compression, and I use this one, the Hovey UV version 2.1.1 codec. Again, I'll put a link up to download for that. Click OK, and click save as AVI file, or F7 as a short key. Just change that to, oh, hang on, I've already got that one there, so I'll just save it on top of that. Yeah, replace that. Save it, and as you can see, it's going to take 30 seconds to render this. Obviously, the longer you record it for, the longer it's going to take. Obviously, it also depends on how good your computer is. You know, I've got a quad core, so it's not too bad, but it still takes a while. So, if you're doing a really long thing, I suggest going and make a cup of tea or whatever. And that's that. Then you want to load up video editing software. I'm using Sony Vegas. That's my old one. Get rid of that. Let's refresh that. Find the shot you want. Bring it up. Boop, there you go. Yeah, that's the shot in the bottom there. As you can see, it hasn't recorded sound. So what you're going to have to do is use a third-party software to record the sound. I use Sony SoundForge 9.0, free edition. But yeah, basically that's it. Record the sound separate. Obviously go back, watch the demo again, record the sound, save it, drag it underneath, match it up. That's probably the hardest part, actually, matching up with the frags. I would say if you're using 120, the sound and the video doesn't always match up, especially on long video files. It doesn't match up properly. With 200, if you use AVI 200, it does tend to match up a lot better. So obviously that's another reason why I use 200 over 120, but obviously just for the tutorial I'm just going to use 120. Render as oh, excuse me. I tend to use where is it? This one here, 6 megabytes per second, HD 720 to 30p video, just because it gives you a HD, which I'm going to use for this video anyway, and also it keeps the file size down a bit more. And obviously if you're going to do a proper video, then you also want to use MIGUI or whatever it's called, and then render it again, but that can take hours and hours and hours. But there's tutorials on YouTube how to use that stuff anyway. So yeah, that's basically it. And any questions, just ask. I'll try and help if I can. But that's it basically, and I hope this helps.